What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of All the Mods 9. All right, so I've been working on some building behind the scenes, and I think I'm ready to show it to you. So I have this big perimeter here, and I wanna make it nice. So I spent a lot of time designing, and I did use some AI tools and whatever, but I designed this really cool mural that I want to get on this wall. Now, that's a pretty big wall. I don't want to place it by hand, so I have it set up that I can use the copy paste gadget, spoilers, and I built it in another world. I copied it, the whole thing. Anyways, I have it here. I have my building gadget connected to my AE system, so it will show. Oh, there's kind of what it's going to look like. It will show what we need, but not what's in my AE chest. I'm sure I have some of the stuff, so I'm going to click paste, and then we'll go from there on what we need for the future. But let's just see what happens if I click paste. Maybe not. I still have water though. Oh yeah, look at. That's so cool. So this water is probably going to mess up a lot of things for me because there's concrete powder and stuff. So this probably all got messed up, but that's okay. It only went that high. Let's see if I click it again, we'll see what happens. But yeah, this water is definitely not ideal. Anything that was concrete powder would have, yeah, see, it's still going up. Look at that go. So I'm going to just keep clicking this for a bit, and then theory it should have updated the item list. Oh, it hasn't. Darn it. I was hoping they would have told me what I'm missing that would have been updated, but that's what we have for now. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to do a lot of resource gathering. And I guess I can't use the copy paste gadget because I need this location saved, but that's kind of what it'll look like when it's done. And then I'll probably copy it around the walls and just make it a bigger thing. But I guess I have a lot of resource gathering to do.
All right, so I think we're going to take a break from the mural for a little bit. This is where it's at right now. I'm just going to need a lot of resources, and I think we'll just pluck away at this over time. One problem I'm having with these is a lot of the ores, like diamond ore and stuff like that, I don't have because all that stuff gets auto processed. So I gotta tweak some things so that stops. There's a couple things I want to do. We'll see how far we get. I wouldn't mind getting more into Botania, maybe start making some runes, this and that. And I also have some more bees that I want to do some breeding. Maybe they'll be off camera, maybe not. We'll see. But I want more antimatter just passively being produced. So these have all been set up with antimatter. I'm going to get the upgrades for all of them. I may only have half at first. Then I have to do some bee breeding, this and that. That might not be the best content. We'll see. I just want antimatter being produced passively. If I can. Go back to Botania, hi Wither, and maybe expand this area. So again, there is mana in there. Can't see it, shaders. And I have it turned off for now because it's full. I do need to make more batteries. By batteries, I mean more of these that go somewhere. But I think I kind of want to get into automating all the runes. If I can automate all of these and have them all on deck, I think that'd be pretty cool. So we'll see if it's possible, but let's just get right into that. I was just clearing up some trees and I saw these. The heck is this? Amber? Like a sheep? The heck is this? Encased sheep. Eating the amber block over cozy fire may give some relief to the trapped mob. The heck are these? Well, I will deal with that later. I don't know if some bee did that. Hey, crab. But yeah, I'm just clearing some area so we can get into some more Botania. All right, so the first thing we're going to need is a runic altar. What's this? Mana pearl? I already have some of those. Let's just start with one. And let's just start with, I'm going to see if I can automate these in a sense. So I have to get this mana over here, but I can do that in a minute. Let's just start one right here. Stay. So now let's just grab the items for the first thing we need. So do you have to place these or can you drop them on? Okay, so they have to be placed. I wonder if this could be good for modular routers. Let's test that first. So let's see if it would just be this easy. Do I have any of the powder? Now I could set these up to auto do as well, but let's just get some stuff going for now. I just want to see if, excuse me, sir, we're authorized personnel only. All right, so let's see if just by putting a pattern in a modular router with just a activator going up will be enough. Let's just go, if I just go craft 2 of these, because the pattern's for 2, what will happen? Why is it mad at me? Is it because there's no mana coming here? So that might work easier than we originally hoped. As long as I can get mana over here, then maybe that will work. Let me do some more tweaking. All right, so I think I want to set up a quick little mana battery to pool all my mana more efficiently, and then I can move it around better. So let's set up a quick little battery, and then we'll talk about that in a minute. So I do see this Fluix one. That could be a cool way of doing it into AE, but for now, we'll just do it the normal way. So I just want a bunch of these. So stack is plenty, and now let me just make a battery real quick. All right, so that should be more than big enough. Then now let's see if we can make some spark. Oh, I don't have enough mushrooms. Yeah, I need to start getting mushrooms growing. So then we need, oh, I need to make some runes first. Okay, so let's just see if I go, let's put a spark on this. All this stuff needs to get out of my way. Go, did I lose my modular router too? That back down. Is there a spark on there? Or is it treating a spark as, I think it is. We'll see. If I try spark there and spark here, I think that's not working how I want it to. Well, let's try it anyways. Now, seeing the spark as an item. Now it's just taking items in and out of itself, I think. Okay, so that's also problematic. I'm gonna have to do some tweaking still. Okay, so I have this set up. I was trying using sparks, but sparks weren't working how I want them to. So I just have this one taking from here, sending mana over here. So now, let's see what happens if I try this. Craft 2 of these. Oh, I guess you need your activator, don't you? Oh, kind of worked. But I'm going to need to get to the point where I have a lot more mana coming into it. But I know, we'll see what happens if I get enough mana. Then do I need to activate it again? So activate, make another one of these. So I may have to like get the setup to like time-based thing, but let's go right click. I think I can set that up for time. I right click it. Oh, see now it needs the living wood. So if I were to go, I wonder if there's a way to get a redstone signal that if it has enough mana, then send the living wood. Let's see if I place it. No, won't let you. If I turn off my magnet. Okay. That may make it even harder to automate than I thought. You need to place items in, wait, place another item in, and then click with a wand. And yeah, I see you guys over there. So let me ponder that a bit. But maybe I can just get enough runes to set up the augments for the battery, and then it might be harder than I thought. So it looks like before I could even make these augments, I need to get pixie dust. And to get pixie dust, I need to make the elven gateway. So I guess we're making a gateway first. So it looks like we are a little bit further. We need a terra steel to get the gateway. And I just don't know how to do all that yet. So let's see if I can get a way of automating the rune production. That'd be good. Okay, so I think I have a basic setup right here. The only problem with this current setup I have that I'm going to show you is I can only take recipes with no runes in them. This would be good for basic runes, but I can show you what's going on. We have the same setup we had before as the activator with the pattern provider. But this will actually give a redstone signal. So it gives a redstone signal of 1 when it started the recipe. And it gives a redstone signal of 2 when it has enough of the mana. Then over here, I just have a vacuum module with, as right now, just this rune. So the recipe has living rock in it. So if I just go make 2 of these, it will start, and that vacuum shouldn't pick anything up. We'll start taking mana, and once it gets to a redstone signal of 2, which is full mana, it will activate the wand over here. So we'll just give that a second. And then once it activates, this vacuum should take it up. So I don't know how, just missed it. But it did work. So I don't know how to do this with recipes that have ruins, because if it sees the ruin, it may just take it. I don't know, but this is the setup. We're going to get this started, see what else I can automate, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so it does seem like this system will work for everything, because it did make all the runes for this one. So it made both of those two, and then it placed both of those, and it didn't suck it up. Then in theory, once it's done making it, it should just suck up the autumn rune. Any second now. It is a very slow process, but I think we can speed it up over time. More mana and this and that. Oh, see, interesting. So when it made the spring rune, it didn't actually use the fire and water runes. So I'll get excess that way. Okay, I'm going to set up all rune automation with this, and we'll see how well it works. Another thing is I thought the living rock would have to go last, but it doesn't have to. So it can go in any order, which makes it really helpful. So in theory, it should be able to auto-craft everything. I don't have a lot of the prerequisites. Like, for example, like if I wanted stuff like this, I don't have the elementarium or whatever. So like, there's a lot of stuff I'm like still missing. Like I don't have Terra Steel, right? But in theory, once I start getting all those items set up, I can craft any rune I want. So let's keep going a little bit. All right, so now I have one of every rune that I can make. The only ones I can't make are I need elementum. That one's a tough one for me to say. I need the Rod of Biofrost, which I need Dragonstone and Pix. So I need to get the portal set up, and then I need Terra Steel for these ones. But besides that, I got all of these crafted with this setup. So I'm pretty impressed. We can get our flowers automated. We have our living woods and stones automated. We have mana being automated. I know I gotta turn it off here and there. And we have any room we want. So now I think we need the portal, get some Terra Steel, get that battery set up, and then we'll be pretty set up for anything Botania we want. All right, so to get the Terra Steel, we're gonna need, I what these are. Yeah, so I need this thing, which is living rock and lapis. Put this right here. So we need lapis. And then I forget what goes under the, is it the living rock? Yeah, so that's easy. Now there is an upgraded version of this. I forget how to get that one set up. Then we need this. I swear I thought it was this. I swear I thought there was like an upgraded one of these things, but I forget how to use it. Put this on here. I think we can automate this as well, but we'll see. We're gonna need a spark. I think this should work. We'll see. And now to get the Terra Steel, we need mana steel, mana pearl, and mana diamonds. So let's just go. That should give me a Terra Steel. It may take a minute. Yeah, it looks like it's taking mana from over here, which is fine. I also want to get it automated to make, oh, there's my first Terra Steel. I also want to make it automated for the pearls, all that stuff, which should be easy enough once I have a little bit more mana to play around with. Awesome. For our first, now we just want excessive. Okay, so now I need to make the portal still. It's getting pretty crammed over here. Oh yeah, we definitely need the Natura pylons first. So we need, I think, 2 of those. Ah, okay, so that's format. Okay, let's get that built right now. All right, so I think this should work. Now if I put the gateway here, and where do these pylons go? I kind of forget. I need some mana over here. What if I just take this temporarily, throw it at that? I probably need a second one charging this one as well. What am I missing? It says I'm missing a block. Oh, is it this one? Yes. Yeah, so now if I go, there we go. So with shaders, you can't see it, of course. Without shaders, I don't have enough mana to charge it. Yeah, I need to let some mana build up, and then I can start making these the pixie dust. So if I throw a mana pearl in there, so I guess I'll just start pumping more mana over here, and then we'll see what happens. All right, I pretty much moved over all my all my mana from like tablets. Still have a tiny bit, but we'll leave that there for now. So in theory, this should work. I don't know. Let's find out. No, because do you need 2 full pools? I forget. I'll actually look into it, but thought that was enough. Maybe I need it spreading to it. I don't know. Let me figure it out. Okay, so it seems like it's working at least as of right now. So before it disappears, some pearls. Throw these in there. Thank you. Task complete beacon. So now I can make 2 of the recesses, or 4 of the recesses, I guess. What am I missing? First, this area is all a mess. So I want to move you to that, and you also back into this one. Now, if I make these recessive, they won't stay here. So, okay, that one's recessive. That should go to any other spark. You get a spark, and you become recessive. So it will fill up anything, any other sparks. So if I start putting sparks up here, yeah, I'll have this whole thing full of sparks. I may need a dominant up here. We'll see. I'll make those dominant. I'll make that dominant. In theory, this should all just fill with mana. Let's let these fill up a little bit, and then we'll get that tested. So it's already working. So I have these 4 set recessive saying we don't want to keep any mana. It will fill that one, anything with a spark. So these just have sparks. They're just gathering it. Can I go? I can't wand a spark. That's too bad. But the more of these I put in, look, they're already starting to get mana. So essentially what's happening right now. So these ones, since they have the recessive spark, they're saying don't keep any mana. Give them to anyone else. So they'll go to every other spark possible, right? And then I'll make some dominant sparks that say, give me all the mana. So that means stuff like that one and those two will always stay full. And then this will just be like a battery for them. Is this battery overkill? Yes, absolutely. Wouldn't have it any other way. And then eventually, if we need, we can get other ways of producing mana. This is just one of the easiest. But yeah, let's let that fill up a little bit. Let's start doing some more elven trades. Let's see if I can get the dominant spark as well. Okay, so this is the battery. Any excess mana will just hang out in here. Hopefully I have enough mana for all this. Maybe not. We'll see. We have to start doing like the Gaia guarding and stuff soon. I forget how this stuff works. It's like a Wi-Fi something. I wonder if I could automate this too, or if it'd even be worth it. There we go. Super easy. Wow, that looks really trippy too. Where's my Paxel? That sucks if I lost that. Everything here has got like hoppers and I don't know. Backpack maybe? Oh, there it is. Okay. Can I move these up one? Give this a spark. All mana should go here. Yeah. So fill that one first. Yes. These two should always be priority right now. All mana. So my battery should look pretty empty. Yeah. I don't know the range of it. These ones may be out of range, which would be really annoying. Yeah, it looks like they're out of range, which kind of sucks. I don't know how to do that. I got ponder that. Maybe if I make these guys recessive, just say get rid of it. I'm not sure. But yeah, so these will always, that looks so cool over here. And I want this one over here to be dominant as well. Okay, so now we officially have most of Botania automated. So we have the wood and stone automated. We have the flowers that can be automated. We have this thing's not automated. We still have to do the diamonds, pearls, and whatever. Whatever that was called. We have our runes automated. Pixels over here will be pretty crazy. Yeah, I guess we just have a little bit of automation left to do, and then we're pretty good into Botania. All right, we should also throw our book in here. It'll work. Where'd the gate close? Where'd my book go? Hello? Is it not reading these as enough power? I think you need a full pool just to open it. Maybe not. I don't know where my book went, but it's okay. It's supposed to do something. Oh, here they are. So we'll have more stuff in here. Come on, get me out of here. But yeah, I'm gonna get a little bit more automation set up for like the diamonds and stuff like that. And then I'm not sure what else we're gonna do. All right, so I have a little basic test. So if I don't have any patterns yet, let's just go mana diamond. Oh yeah, so mana steel. If I go like this. I may need a bigger pattern provider. We'll see. Now, in theory, if I go make me 10 of those, should not work. Oh, okay, I'll iron it. Oh, I know why. I set a filter to this just for the diamond so far. Yeah. So let's do, now if I put this in here, assuming I don't pick it up, which I think I did. So that will work. I just have a dropper dropping it up. I still need to let my mana build up a bit, but then I can just take these into an ender chest or whatever. Easy. So yeah, I think that's a good way of getting set up all the pearls and all the stuff. I think that's where we'll call it for today though. Yeah. See you guys again next week. Click subscribe. Okay, bye-bye.